holiday begins. We're almost approaching the digs now. I'll say digs, this is a pontoon, and we've gone half board, so everything's included in this. There is an arcade, lucky for me. We've got a hot tub, we've got a swimming pool, we've got all these kind of things, but it's our first time here, and it's one of only 2 pontoons left in the UK. We love the first one at Pakefield, but this is a much smaller one, and we're almost here. So,
and did you say that it was adults only, Mr. Seaside?
This is an adults only sand bay. Yes, they've changed it. So thank you very much, Mrs. Satnav. Sand Bay Holiday Village.
So yeah,
this is where we'll be for the week as base of operations for filming this series of Seaside Slot Sessions. So let's go find a parking space. Oh, they've got golf as well. Can see a bit of golf.
so what do we do then? Park up here?
I reckon.
Oh,
I think.
we're going to park here?
I'm just going to leave it here for a minute.
Well, it says coach parking only.
Yeah, this is big enough. As big as a coach, this car. Alright, so yeah, let's bang it into a bay here. Nip to reception, use the toilet, because I need the toilet.
Me too.
And then we'll come back for the bags. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, let's go see what it's like in there. What do you get for your money? Right, well, step into this back door, because there's 2 doors. Get a single room, which comes complete with its own toilet. Yeah, window over there. Telly probably won't work, but that's not the point. Then you've got the double room. So that'll be, it's firm enough mattress, I think, in that one. Yeah, that's adequate. Remember, this is basic accommodation. What do you reckon, Mrs. Seaside? It'll do, won't it?
It will. There's only one problem.
What are you thinking?
Well, I can't do it, obviously. You know, I'm weak and everything, but you know, your muscles. Could you open that window, please?
So there we go then. So that'll do. Next stop will probably be either the arcade or dinner. Well, it's dinner time here now at Sand Bay. They've got quite a good selection of stuff on. I'm going to try probably a little bit of everything. Get the energy up for tonight, and then it'll be 3 or 4 hours on the slots in the arcade in here. Morning, day 2. It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. Time for a bit of breakfast. Not expecting world quality food, but it's okay. It sets you off for the day when you come to a pontoons. So, restaurant, luckily for me, is within 5 seconds walk of where we're staying, fortunately. This was the park I forgot to show you about. Mrs. Seaside, do you want to go past? I'll see you in there. Yeah, we're staying right there. 134. That's how the main venue is, just here where we're going for breakfast now anyway. That's that over there. So yeah, swimming pool. It's got a few little bits, guys. So it's worth a little break. It's 3 or 4 days for less than 150 quid, so get your dinner included. So yeah, I'm off for breakfast now. I'll take one of them at the back there, Mrs. Seaside. I squashed it. Not a sausage man.
You've got a knife and fork? Yeah.
But I do like my hash browns. I'm only going to have one today, I'm going to be good. So yeah, it looks very similar to the Pakefield. So I do recommend, because that one's closed at the moment, come to this one. Breakfast will be the same. No coffee machine in here, unfortunately. It's just a help yourself jobby. But we did have some of this last night, and it actually wasn't that nice. But over there, let's cheers. It's very basic when you come here, which suits the price actually, because you're only paying about £150 if you stay in the club like we are. Got some yogurts, and over there we've got some cereals. That's pretty much it actually. Very basic. Well, that's breakfast done anyway. I only had a few little bits and dabs. I advise you, if you do come here to the Sandine Resort, Sandbay, I'll get it right in a second, Sandbay Resort, then if you're coming in for your dinner or your breakfast, use the side of the restaurant where the food comes out directly from the kitchen. There's another section right behind me here where we got our breakfast from, and that's the other side, and they have to wheel the food out, and that was cold. So top tip, bottom end, when you come in, there's usually a few more people queuing, but that's why, I suppose. Well, breakfast was just as I expected. Off to the swimming pool now. It has recently opened this, so it must have been refurbished. It's been used as storage for, well, many years. But everything is up and running from what I've been told, so let's enjoy the hot tub while we're in there. Probably won't be able to get many videos because of everybody else in their birthday suits just about. But I'm quite looking forward to this. Mrs. Seaside's coming, but she's not going to get in, are you, Mrs. Seaside?
Not today.
But I'm going to try and have a little go on everything before it starts to get packed in there. But again, yeah, everything's confined or in a location very close to where you're staying, so within walking distance. I guess this is it. So this is where the snooker room is as well. So you fancy a game of snooker? There's your balls. A couple of table tennis tables, so I'm doing it that way. And there's a Mega Connect 4 for me and Mrs. Seaside later.
Oh my God.
Hello! Yeah, great that. Wow, winning's the name of the game, isn't it? Alright, so this is it then. Hot tub's not working, unfortunately, so never mind. So that's your sauna. Unfortunately, the steam room's out of order. So at least we've got 2 out of 3 items working. Well, it's our second full day here. It's 7:30 in the morning. Beautiful morning again. It's got its own golf course here at Sandbay, which is okay. It's just a little putting green. If you fancy a bit of exercise on a glorious day like this, that's something that's pretty cool as well. A little problem with the hot water, it went off last night, and now I've got to wait for 8 o'clock for the reception to open to get someone to come and look at the boiler. Our unit's got its own boiler, so they'll have to come and sort it from inside, unfortunately. I'm going to have a bit of breakfast, and then if it's not sorted, I suppose I'm going to have to go to the swimming pool and use the showers in there, providing the hot water's okay. Then it's off to Wesley's again, and a couple of the other arcades on the same street as his. See what they see if they're allowed filming for day 3. So it should be an exciting day again. I think I'm going to call it at that and go and see if anybody's available at reception, just in case they're here early. All right, exciting day, looking forward to this. Well, it's still around 20 to 8 now in the morning, and here's a sight you don't normally see at 20 to 8 in the morning. Must be 24 hours. It's alright to be at a place that's got its own arcade open 24/7, isn't it? I thought that'd be interesting. Right, I'm going to go and have some breakfast. See you in a bit. Day 4 at this sand bay we're staying at. And it's starting to feel a bit more like home. It's, like I say, very cheap accommodation and all that, but it was a base of operations. I've done 3 days down in Weston-super-Mare with Wes, and I'm going to be spending the next couple of days doing a bit of editing and playing the machines here, so that'll be a separate series, that will, to the usual Seaside Slot Sessions series. They'll probably be running alongside each other anyway, so you'll get to see them all. But been down for breakfast. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. Went down for breakfast, basic breakfast really. Just heading off to the beach now to see what's going on down there. As Mrs. Seaside was saying, it's adults only. And for about 50 quid a night we paid the sort of extra for a bit of a premier room, you know, with some upgraded things and stuff like that. But you can stay for as little as about 40 quid, including dinner and breakfast. I've had a look online, and on YouTube there aren't many people doing videos of this place, so there won't be many out there. I think Walk With Me Tim has done one. If you haven't seen Walk With Me Tim's channel, you should check out Tim's channel. He's very good, he is. I like Tim's work. He came here about 7 years ago, I think it was. But he goes all over the world now. Started off just walking around, but yeah, anyway, link will be in the description for Tim. We have been having Boston weather, absolutely Boston, guys, but the clouds started to come over now for the next few days, I think. So anybody that does enjoy watching these kind of videos, I will say thank you very much. Probably going to go off and have a little game of snooker on my own now, because they've got a snooker room and stuff in here, but I'll bring you back for that anyway, okay? Well, unfortunately I got word that the tips are all broken on the queues, sadly, so take you a little walk around the venue now that everyone's pretty much out and about on excursions and stuff. So this is the main room. I'm trying to hold this as steady as I can, guys, because I don't really know how this is going to come out, but it'll be fun. That's a restaurant, but it is closed now. Here's the main stage. The entertainment's usually pretty good in these places, actually. You've got, this will be your entertainment. We're looking at, that's this weekend, I think. We're staying an extra few days, so we've got those ones. And then got a lounge. This is the cafe. I recommend the omelette from there. The omelette's really, really nice. So if you do come and have something, oh yeah, if you end up having something from there, go for the omelette. It's really nice. Yeah, compliments to the chef for my omelette. It was top drawer. Like I say, it's only a small venue, this really is anyway. people. Compared to the one we normally go to, which is Pakefield. That's really nice there, I like it. But, yep, standard accommodations over here. A few little bits. Got an aviary there for some birds. And that's the golf course I showed you before. So unfortunately, yeah, there'll be no snooker today. They do have a dartboard as well, but I probably won't because I normally have my darts in the car. But other than that, it will probably be the fruit machines later on, of course. So it's Monday then, 10 o'clock in the morning, we're leaving Sand Bay. We've had the 7 days here, we gave it a good going, Monday to Friday, and then we stayed the weekend, Friday to Monday. What's your overall opinion on it, Mrs. Seaside? What did you think of your stay here at Sand Bay?
Well, put it this way, I wouldn't come again. It could have been nice. I mean, for the money, I couldn't moan about the food or even the place where we stayed. My problem is I only managed to get 3 baths the whole time because of the hot water constantly going off and people coming into our room. Yeah, they kept coming into our room saying there was a mix up with the rooms, and it just really put me off. It kind of made me regret afterwards booking for the weekend. I felt in the end like I just wished we'd have gone home on the Friday. That's my opinion.
You did. Yes, it wasn't without its problems, guys. Look at that, that's nice, isn't it? Beachfront property.
Yeah.
It wasn't without its problems, and sadly, you know, I've got to agree, this was not a good holiday. Had the potential to be a good one because we like cheap holidays as a base of operations, but too much went wrong and not enough to do to solve the problem, I don't think.
No, I mean, in all fairness, I think that I am going to be ringing up and making a complaint because I don't think they did anything really to, you know, here's a voucher kind of thing. Here's a voucher for your drinks tonight. That might have been nice. Especially when somebody walks in our room at 1 AM and goes, oh, sorry, I thought it was an empty room. You know, cleaners just walking in at 9 o'clock, even though you don't have to vacate till 10. And that's happened even today as well.
Yeah, they did. They came in again, sadly. Just got to flip round because my sat nav did not tell me that the
I mean, this actually made me not want to go for breakfast because I actually had a feeling they were going to do the same thing.
Right.
And I thought, I don't want them doing that while we're having breakfast. So this is another reason we've missed breakfast purposely, because of people walking in our room.
Again, guys, everything we say is our experience, of course. Yours may differ, but you need to, if you do decide to come here, then it's always important to know how other people have gotten on, which is why we do these kind of things, of course. The facilities, what do you think about the facilities at Sand Bay? Were they any good?
I think they're fine for the money, what you're paying. Like I said, with the food, I've got no problem with the food. There was always something that, you know, I liked. And the room, everything was all right. Like I said, my only problem was the hot water keep going off. You know, I like to take a bath before I get into bed. It was impossible.
I'm sure some of the audience do as well, don't you guys? Some of you guys like to have baths and that, so you have a better night's sleep and stuff. Well,
especially the weather as well, how it's been. I mean, the weather's been so hot and muggy that having a bath before you get into bed, you know, it was the perfect thing for me to do, and I couldn't do it. I mean, you even had to rinse all conditioner out of my hair, didn't you? One night.
I did.
In the sink.
Yeah.
So yeah, That's my opinion, but other than that, I think the facilities are okay.
Food is about standard though, isn't it? Is what you'd expect.
Yeah,
for
like I
paying
said,
price.
what you're paying.
And it was close enough to Weston-super-Mare as well, so I was only about a 10-minute drive from Weston-super-Mare. So yeah, so if you don't expect a lot and you do expect the odd problem and stuff, it's cheap accommodation, but it's not for us, definitely not. We've had better for the money, namely Pakefield, which is another one of their brands. Pakefield is another one of Britannia brands, and once that reopens we'll be going to see how that place is. But that's the final vlog for Seaside Slot Sessions for Sand Bay's holiday at Pontins, guys. So thanks ever so much for tuning in. Something different for the channel. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Anything I can do to improve, let me know. I'm no walk with me Tim, not yet, but if you want to check that guy out, like I said, go check Tim out. He's ever so good, British guy. Other than that, guys, take good care of yourselves and your families, and we'll see you in the next seaside holiday.
Yeah, see you